I am very excited to be here. I get to talk about my favorite topic. We are going to continue the innovation theme for today. I'm going to explain a startup program that was mentioned at the start of the day. I'm going to show how our innovation programs extend to all of our customers and partners. And I'm going to share some of your own innovation stories back to you. Sound good? Let's go. If you only remember one thing from today, it's this. InterSystems accelerates innovation. We mean to make it easy and fast for you to reach your innovation destination. And we do this for all of our customers and partners, from enterprises to solution partners to startups. I'll give you some examples over the next few minutes. The thing about innovation is that it's a journey. And that journey is not the same for every business or organization, or even every individual. There can be challenges along the way. You might not know which direction to head, or have the right resources to get there, or even how to get started. But we can help. You already know we deliver a high-performance machine to help get you down the road fast, embodied by our data platforms and cloud services. But as I'll show, we can also provide the tools and resources and even the knowledge you'll require to get where you want to go. But how do you get started? Well, based on my experience working in innovation with companies large and small, I suggest the way to get started is to ask yourself the question, what if? Put aside the current state of your projects and programs, put aside the current challenges of today or this month, and imagine a big achievement that will take your business or organization to an amazing next level. Let me give you an example outside of our typical industries to help get you fired up. Steinway & Sons. You probably recognize the brand. This 170-year-old company was founded by a German immigrant to the United States, Henry Engelhard Steinway, who began crafting his pianos in a Manhattan loft in 1853. Still today, Steinway prides itself on incredibly high standards of quality and craftsmanship to produce what they call peerless instruments of uncompromising expression. Steinway pianos are used around the world by the greatest musicians, the most famous orchestras, but they are also purchased by regular people, and they're in homes and music studios globally as well. Just like every business, Steinway wanted to innovate. So they asked themselves, what if? What if we could bring together this vast audience in an innovative way? Now, when I say that, you might be picturing an ancient player piano from an Old West saloon or the flickering image of a black and white movie. But that's not what Steinway was thinking. Steinway wanted to capture the nuance and dynamic range of a virtuoso performance. Steinway asked, what if we could bring the drama, the emotion, the transformative experience of a world-class musical performance right into your living room? So they created Spirio.
The evolution of the world's finest high-resolution player piano continues with the Steinway Spirio R, a masterpiece of artistry and engineering, now with live performance capture and playback capabilities. Enjoy performances captured by great pianists, utterly indistinguishable from live performance. First and foremost, Spirio R is a Steinway. Artists have chosen Steinway instruments for over 160 years. Steinways are handmade of the finest materials with a rich tonal color palette, exclusive to Steinway. Akin to the megapixel revolution of the digital camera, Spirio R offers exclusive high-resolution recording, preserving all the music, Every nuanced dynamic level created by the velocity of hammer movement. Every shade of resonance from proportional pedaling. Now at your fingertips.
Pretty amazing, isn't it? Even a 19th century business can innovate by incorporating 21st century technology. It's an inspiring story, but your work and your stories are just as inspiring to us at InterSystems. Every day in healthcare, financial services, and other domains, you are positively impacting people's lives and the world. Just before Global Summit, we asked you to submit your innovation stories to us, and we were overwhelmed by the response. I'll speak more about that in just a minute. But first, I want you to know that we practice what we preach at InterSystems. We asked ourselves, what if? What if we could create an innovation pathway that empowered startups all the way along their innovation journey, from idea to incubation and acceleration, all the way to market? Well, over the past year, that's exactly what we've done. We leveraged our global hackathon program, which I spoke about at Summit last year. We leveraged our startup incubator, and we took advantage of our own position in the industry to empower startups to deliver new solutions to the world. And we've proven that this works. Let me give you just two examples to frame this for you. The winner of the InterSystems Challenge at the MIT Grand Hack from last year now is in our startup incubator program this year. Their name is Seacole. They're bringing augmented reality to clinicians, and they're here with us at Summit. They just won the Innovation Award from Demos and Drinks on Monday night. Let me give you another example. A graduate of our startup incubator last year now has an FDA-approved medical device and a pilot with Howard University Hospital, and we take them on the road with us to major events like Health and HIMSS to help them forge new connections for their business. Their name is Priya, and they're working on health at home, and they're here with us at Summit today as well. So how did we do this? Well, rather than tell people how we could empower them, we asked them. And we built this startup program based on their feedback. It has these three pillars, which I'll describe now. The first is incubation and acceleration. For this, we leverage our startup incubator, Celestinos. It's a virtual incubator, but it has a physical presence in Prague. It's been in operation for 2 years, and we've leveled up significantly in just those 2 years in these three significant ways. The first is geographic diversity. Last year, the first year, the startups were mostly from Prague, surrounding region in the Czech Republic. This year, we have startups from all over the world. Another way we've leveled up is partnerships. Last year, we had 1 hospital partner. This year, we have 3 for pilots and sandboxes, and we have connections to ecosystem stakeholders like angel investors. And the third way we've leveled up is diversity of use case. Last year, we had 17 strong teams. This year, we have 22 teams working across healthcare, from AI and ML, genomics, diagnostics, and much, much more. And for startups that are past the incubation phase, we have partnerships with well-known startup accelerators like Amazon AWS and MedTech Innovator. Our growth toolkits provide exactly what startups need, from engineering support, ad campaign budgets, discounts on our amazing learning services courses, and more. And in the past year, we have created and launched a corporate venture fund that has 2 buckets. We have grants to empower startups to create proof of concepts, and we have equity investments to accelerate startups to complete an MVP or reach their first or next customer. If you haven't already, I encourage you to see all of the startups in our startup showcase. They're down on the second floor. They're here with us today. You can see the demos for yourself. You can hear about their innovations directly from them. But of course, we support and accelerate innovation for all of our customers and partners. We had 53 organizations interested in our innovation stories, and we had 24 stories submitted. I wish we had time to highlight them all, but we'd be here all afternoon and evening. So we picked 4 stories to illustrate organizations innovating on InterSystems technology, and I'm going to ask them to stand up in just a minute. But if you want to learn about all of the submissions, they're on digital signage in the Tech Exchange, and I encourage you to check that out. This is just the beginning of our Innovation Stories program. These are some of the programs at InterSystems that accelerate innovation for all of our customers and partners. As the name suggests, our early access program provides you an advanced look at our latest technology offerings, our innovations, and here's a list of cutting-edge technology that you can explore right now. Our developer community is a powerful global resource. We have regular programming contests that you can use to ideate and prototype new ideas. It has a Q&A area where you can discuss your ideas and get feedback. It has code samples and a wealth of information that you can use as a foundation on which to build. And you already know about our amazing learning services courses that provide the knowledge you need, and our solution and support engineers that are there to help you every step of the way. The simple message is this: if you have a what-if idea, reach out to us. We can help. Without further ado, let me share some of these innovation stories. The first is eConsult. If you have ever waited in an emergency room of a hospital with a serious issue, you know how terrible that situation can be. If you scale that up across all emergency rooms at all hospitals, it's a serious issue in healthcare. eConsult has created eTriage, a fully automated digital triage platform which increases patient safety, streamlines clinical resources, and reduces patient wait times in emergency rooms. Can I please ask Dr. Murray Ellender to stand up as we give him a round of applause? Thank you. Our next story, Point Software. In case you hadn't realized it, city and town governments are under siege. They've had COVID, inflation, lack of resources, but they still must operate to support their communities. Point Software has created a groundbreaking set of government tools which reduces costs, saves time and resources for city and town governments. Can I please ask James Regan to stand up? Rhode Island Quality Institute. Our health information exchanges are packed with valuable health information, but we can do more to draw insights from that information. Rhode Island Quality Institute has created a population decision health tool which identifies gaps in population health clinical care from this information exchange. Can I please ask Dr. Neil Sarkar to stand up? And finally, we all care about our veterans, and a great way to thank them for their service is to provide them excellent health care. This is from Cognosante and the Veterans Administration for the Community Care Referral and Authorization Program, which provides streamlined care in local communities for millions of veterans. Can I please ask Melinda Jones from the VA and Susan Burke from Cognosante to stand up? How about one more big round of applause for all of those 4 innovation stories? In closing, I simply want to say this. Weather's great, roads open, cars packed with everything you need. Where would you like to go on your innovation journey? Thank you.